This audience loves you. I know they do it everywhere, but have you ever, you can't answer this question, but have you ever figured out why people like you?
I don't know. I know why I like them, because they're nice.
Billy Ocean's passion for music is undoubtedly innate, or how else do you explain a music career taking off at a tender age of 10? Although his father countersigned his management contract at some point, Billy just had his eyes on music, and he didn't stop until he made a name for himself. With a career spanning over 5 decades, it's only expected that he has lots of cool stuff to show for it. From his humble beginnings to becoming a global music sensation, Billy's journey has been as dynamic as his hits. Now let's have a sneak peek into the splendor of Billy Ocean's life and explore the riches that his illustrious career has brought him.
I tried to select songs that not only meant a lot to me, songs that people could relate to. It's people growing up, not just me growing up. People, different walks of life, different circumstances they've been through.
Born in Trinidad and Tobago, Leslie Sebastian Charles MBE, popularly known as Billy Ocean, is a renowned singer and songwriter who has made a significant mark in the music industry. Billy and his family moved from Trinidad and Tobago to Romford, Essex, a large town in East London, just before his home country gained independence. And right there in Eastern London, a music sensation was nurtured. Honing his music skills was easy for him, thanks to his calypso singer father, who taught him how to sing. Billy was eventually discovered by his first manager, John Morphew. However, Morphew wasn't able to get any major label to release Billy's songs. This was because his ballad singing style was going out of style. Well, this was in favor of Billy's father, who thought he was underage. For that reason, Billy's father countersigned the management contract, and Billy was released from the contract. However, this didn't deter Billy. In 1969, he joined a local band called The Shades of Midnight, where he recorded his first single, Nashville Rain and Sun in the Morning, all under the name Les Charles. Subsequently, his early music career saw him performing in London clubs and eventually releasing singles under his birth name before adopting the stage name Billy Ocean. Speaking of his stage name, how did Leslie Sebastian Charles metamorphose into Billy Ocean? Billy's stage name has an interesting origin, and it's not from the Ocean Estate in London, as most people erroneously believed, but from a football team in his hometown in Trinidad and Tobago named Ocean's 11. For him, it's a way of feeling connected to his Caribbean origin. As an indigenous Caribbean, family is important, and Billy's family undoubtedly takes center stage in his life. In fact, his personal life is as stable as his career. He has been married to Judy Bain since 1978, and they have 3 children. To show how deeply family-oriented Billy is, he took a break from his music career in the early 1990s, largely due to his mother's death from cancer in 1989. This loss profoundly impacted him and prompted him to reevaluate his life and priorities. Guess what he chose over his booming music career? At the height of his career, he decided to step back from the limelight to spend more time with his family, especially his growing children. This hiatus lasted for nearly 2 decades before he returned to music in 2007. Billy, now a vegetarian, continues to impact the music industry by touring and participating in music education through seminars and clinics. When he's not on tour, he's definitely enjoying family time at home. Before the existence of his immediate family, Billy had some ups and downs with his career. He has a long-standing history of being industrious. As a teenager, Billy joggled his time between performing his songs in restaurants and working as a tailor on Savile Row. Through hard work and his persistence, Billy's breakthrough came with his 1976 hit, Love Really Hurts Without You, which reached number 2 on the UK singles chart and number 22 on the US Billboard Hot 100. He achieved international success in the 1980s with his album Suddenly, which featured the hit Caribbean Queen. This track not only topped the charts, but also won Billy a Grammy Award for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance, marking him as the first British artist to win in this category. Hits like Caribbean Queen and Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car weren't just chart toppers, they were money makers, selling millions worldwide. And it didn't stop there. Billy kept the momentum going with tours and live gigs, plus he's still earning from those classic tracks. Not too shabby for a boy from Trinidad, right? Despite facing challenges such as the BBC banning his music video in 1986 for featuring non-union members, Billy continued to enjoy success. His album, Love Zone, and its hit single, When the Going Gets Tough, The Tough Get Going further cemented his status in the music world. Notably, his successful career has made him one of the biggest-selling British black artists of his time, topping charts, and even clinching a Grammy Award to mark his success. Not just that, over the years, Billy has received numerous accolades, including an honorary doctorate of music and a Lifetime Achievement Award at the MOBO Awards. With this amazing discography spanning for more than 4 decades, it's only normal for him to have a substantial net worth. As of 2024, Billy Ocean's net worth is sitting at around $12 million, which is impressive considering he took a long-term break from music and shows. Billy has done well on all fronts, including putting a roof over his head and that of his family. He has been living in Berkshire, England, with his wife since their marriage in the 70s. Although the details about his previous houses are not widely documented, it is known that he resided in the Ocean Estate in Stepney, London, before achieving fame. Currently, his long-standing residence in Berkshire is the primary known property associated with him. This location has been his home base, from which he has continued his music career and personal life. For him, the highlight of his house has to be the garden, where he likes to spend most of his free time. During his interview with Daily Mail in 2012, he said, "I run every day and love pottering around in my garden in London in the fresh air with the birds tweeting." Although Billy famously sang "Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car," details about his personal car collection or the cars he has owned are not reported in public sources. And while his cars are not in the public domain, do you know what is the success of his "Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car" song? This song was a massive hit, reaching #1 in the United States and several other countries. Released in 1988, it became synonymous with late 80s pop culture. Thanks to its catchy tune and upbeat rhythm, it was featured prominently in films and received extensive play from numerous radio stations. With such a groundbreaking success, I bet Billy got enough money to get himself some cool car collections. Billy is big on his advocacy for vegetarianism, and unlike his cars and houses, his advocacy is well documented. He became a vegetarian following the loss of his mother, who died from ovarian cancer in 1989. This lifestyle change reflects his personal commitment to health and wellness, a choice influenced by his family experiences. While revealing the reason for adopting the lifestyle, he mentioned how painful it was losing his mother just a few years after becoming successful enough to buy her a house and provide her with all the comfort she needed. Billy's loss, however, helped him remain steadfast in his no-meat spirituality campaign. Billy is one of the few guys who doesn't want the news of their philanthropy out in the public. While specific details on Billy Ocean's philanthropic activities are not available, his successful music career and public persona suggest a person who could contribute to various causes. Billy, known for his significant contributions to the music industry, has a robust net worth that indicates he engages in charitable activities. However, the exact nature and extent of his philanthropy, including specific charities or causes he has supported, are not made available for the public. Given his long-standing career and influence, it's reasonable to infer that Billy has participated in charitable events, particularly considering his involvement in significant music events like Live Aid in 1985, which aimed to raise funds for famine relief in Ethiopia. And as you would imagine, the specifics of this charitable endeavor, such as his donations, remain private. The vibrant soul behind hits like Caribbean Queen is back and still rocking the stage and thrilling fans around the world. With a career that's as dynamic as his music, Billy continues to tour, bringing his classic tunes and infectious energy to live audiences. He's not just a memory from the 70s, he's a living legend, actively connecting with fans and proving that his music is eternal. We hope to see more of him and his iconic sounds.